but you still have to upload. We still have to finish I have to upload the video. Hello, I see someone jumped on. Tell me who you are so I can see comments. 2 people. Say comment. Say hello so I know you're here. Hi, Michelle. How are you? I wonder how everyone's doing tonight. I need to put my hair up. It's been a long day. I have been out and about all day. And then editing photographs tonight. It's been a crazy day. Hi, Beth and Michelle. Oh, good. I'm glad you're doing good. So tonight I'm going to do a couple things. So it's Valentine's Day. So I don't really have a lot of Valentine's stuff, so to speak. I don't know why, but I just don't have a lot of Valentine's stuff. Hi, Christy. But I'm going to try to make a Valentine's card out of some other stuff. So I've got my skin tones chosen for the first, for the image that I'm going to color. So E000, RV95, E13, E11, and E00. I will also do the cheeks in R11, so we'll go ahead and put that in our stand. And let me share with you what I pulled out. So I pulled out the Bird Joy stamp set. I super love this set, but we're not going to color the birds tonight. We're just going to use the I Love You. Hi, Kathy, because I thought the I Love You was perfect for trying to do a Valentine's Day card. And then I pulled this is supposed to be me. Christy colored it like me. So we're going to color this girl like me, except we're going to give her a bit of a tan, even though I don't have a tan. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Mama. I hope you're feeling better. So I chose this one. I really, really like that one because she's holding a bouquet of flowers and it's Valentine's Day and, you know, just trying to pull that all together. So I put them on my Misty, but we're not going to stamp them first. So I have this stencil, and this is going to be something I went over last week, but I'm going to kind of run over it again real quick, but I promise it won't take a really long time. So I want to make the background for this girl and her I Love You. And I need a center spot for her, and I wanted to make my own background because I don't really have any other paper for Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to put Pixie Spray on the back of my stencil. And this is the Manly Mandala. This is the one that we kind of briefly talked about the other day. But I'm kind of inclined to love this stencil and all that it can do, so I want to show you some of what it can do. So we kind of went over this a little bit, but we're going to do a little bit more today. So what I'm doing is I'm laying it on here, and I want to kind of center this circle area here. And I'm not really worried if those go off the page. I'm okay with that. So I got my little espresso here that's been used like a lot. And then when we finish with this one, we're also going to use this stencil. Now this is not in the shop. I'm sorry it's not. But I asked Dale to make me some hearts. And so he made me some hearts. He made me hearts where you can put the arrows on the hearts. And then he made me some of these little hearts. And we're going to use these tonight. So I pulled that out as well because that was really all I had for Valentine's Day. And then I'm going to, hi Joyce, I'm going to pull out my multi-liner, a 0.5 multi-liner. And I'm going to draw out, so lately I've been doing that. Now I have some oxides right here, and we could do it via oxide, but I decided at the last minute that I wanted to, you know, sketch it out anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and show you which part of this that I want my background to be. So this is just like we did last week with a bunch of stencils. We talked about all the different ways you can use them, and we are going to do the circles as well, so I might as well do those now. But we're not going to do the dashes in between the circles because I'm not really feeling those at the moment, and I kind of just want these particular items. Hi Donna. So these are off the page, so I don't need to do those. And then this one, and this one, and this one. So I'm just kind of following these little claws around that don't really look like claws once you get done, but that kind of covers that part. And then I want to do just this part. This is the only other piece that I'm going to use from this design. So you could do the whole design and color it in, and it would be amazing. But I've been on this kick lately, just coloring out my stencils instead of using oxides and stuff. Not that I don't like my oxides, I do, but I've been doing some maintenance on my oxides lately, so I feel like after you refill your oxide with new ink, you probably need to let it sit a bit. So I've kind of been letting mine just sort of sit there and soak in the refill ink. Okay. So now I'm going to take this stencil and I'm going to lift it up so you can see what I have on my paper. I have that opening in the center for the girl. And then I'm going to take the stencil and flip it over. Now I'm going to lay it over the circles so I know I have it lined up, because the circles are still going to stay in this pretty much in the same place. So I'm going to line up my circles as close as I can. And then I'm going to do just this part. And now I have pixie spray on my stencil, so it's sticking to my arm. But it will all be okay. And by the way, if you get your multi-liner on your stencil, it still comes off fairly easily. So you don't have to worry about getting the Copic multi-liner on your paper. It's totally fine. So I had a photo shoot today. I know I told you guys that. And I did so much walking around our arboretum that when I got up earlier, I was like, oh no, my legs hurt. My whole body's starting to hurt. That means I'm too lazy all the time. So this is what we have, which I think is really cute because it kind of makes me think of X's and O's for Christmas, you know? I mean, oh my gosh, for Valentine's Day. So hugs and kisses, X's and O's. So I thought this would be amazing to color. So we went from this stencil that looks like this to this. It's an entirely different look. I love that about it. So I wanted to sketch it so you guys could actually see what I'm doing, but you watch me color all the time, so watch this. You ready? Oh, it's done. So I wanted to draw it and sketch it out so you guys could see how it worked, how I made it, but I have already colored it. I colored it the other day when we talked about it the last time, and I'll color it again when I get to it, but I pretty much drew it out close to the same way the second time as I did the first time.
Did you need oxides for anything?
No, I don't. So I thought, well, tonight I'll use this. I know, wasn't it? That was just so fast and awesome, wasn't it? It was sneaky, I know, but we are going to color, and we are going to make a card out of it. So I thought, you know. And if anybody has any questions on how to color, I can do a few of them just to show. But I did go over it last week. Oh, Tiffany, you missed it. Dale did it. Dale's been working really hard helping me out here. And so he did make the heart stencil for me. I hope I have this lined up. Yes. So I'm going to put this girl on here now. I think I have her kind of low. Might want to move her up just a little bit. I think I kind of want her up just a little bit higher than I originally thought. Now that I'm looking at it on the camera, on the TV, because I cast to the TV. There we go. Yes. So, yeah, Dale's been making me all kinds of stuff. He made me a really big Copic holder. A stencil we're going to use today. Made me a thing to hold my oxides on my desk. He's pretty awesome. He makes all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so I'm going to use my Memento ink, and I'm going to ink up my stamps that I'm going to color tonight, and my sentiment. I'll just do it all at one time. And we're going to put it on this background that I colored earlier. Earlier by meaning like a couple days ago. And I didn't know what I was going to do with it, but now it's perfect background. So I just wanted to go ahead and use it. I'm going to stamp one more time because I want the I love you, you want a Dale. Sweet Sentiments engineer. No, so kind of. He actually is Ledoux Designs, and then Sweet Sentiment works with him to wholesale the stuff for the shop. He's all on his own, creating and making, and when we see something we like, we say, ooh, we should sell that in the shop. But he is definitely the guru. He's actually the financial person for Sweet Sentiment. He does our finances, but yay, that worked out really good. So now it's on there and it looks super great. I think when we do the clothes and the different colors, we'll need to pull these outside colors in and use them. But I think it'll be okay. And even this would even look cute just like that, wouldn't it? Yes, we have serious teamwork at our house for sure. For sure, for sure. I come up with ideas. He comes up with ideas. I came up with another stencil that I thought was super amazing that I'll show you if you guys want to see it. You love the oxide holder? I knew you would. That was actually a request from someone, so he's been kind of working that up, and a modification of it for this other person who requested it. See, I always get the prototypes. And I told you, all you got to do is ask if there's something, because if you DM me and you say, I'd like to have, we can try to make it. We probably, well, Ledoux Designs will probably sell it. I don't know if we'll sell it at Sweet Sentiment, but you hope that you have that stamp. This is the Floral Friends, and it's super fun. So the other day, I didn't talk about this one. This is the, you're requesting it. This is the crop circles stencil. And I wanted to find a way to use the crop circle stencil in a design like this, because we talked about it, and I really wanted to come up with this cool way to use it. So, and I've already colored this one, so bear with me. This is super cool, isn't it? So I took this, I drew it out, I drew this part, and then I flipped it over, and I drew it on this side. And then I was like, okay, well, it's not connected, so maybe I can use this. I connected it. And then the dots were too low for me, so I turned it to where I wanted them to be. And then I drew them in. And then I flipped it over and I did the same thing. And now I have this really cool background, but she didn't fit in it the way I wanted her to. So that's why we're not using this one tonight. But you can use it this way, or you can use it this way. But it came from this stencil. So it's pretty cool. And I won't lie, I did one more, you know, because I know you guys are all into this with me. I feel like you're on board with the exciting different things we could make. Dale came in while I was crafting and making all of these, and he said, why don't you make a banner? So I did. So you could make birthday banners at the top of your page. So all I did was I took this and I drew the line, and then I drew the other line, and then I just spaced these. I did just the small one on the end, and then I just laid them across there. See? The small one closest in, and then drew them all on there. And then I flipped it over and did the same thing on this side so that I could have banner on the top of my page for like a birthday party. So 2 different things with this stencil other than what the stencil was originally designed for, and that is the kick I have been on lately. So you guys get the benefit of seeing all of the things, and then you can make them on your own, and it's super fun. So this one is the manly mandala. The ones I just showed you was crop circles, and I will for sure continue to figure out new stuff because I think it's awesome. So this is the stencil that Dale made for me, so I would have some Valentine's hearts. So I'm going to use these sweet 3 little hearts right here, because what's better than anything is to have 3 on your card, 3 hearts on your card. So I thought this would be perfect. So I'm going to do the same thing, and we'll color these hearts as well. There we go. So now we have 3 hearts on there. I love that he did that for me. And this one, if you want to see how this one works, I can show you. I don't know if it makes any sense when you look at it, but I'll show you. So if you draw this heart on your paper or oxide it, you can do either one, and you put this over top. It's like a 2-layer stencil thing. And you can do this with your oxides or inks as well. But then you have, voila! Isn't that cool? And so he did it for the little heart, and he did it for the big heart. And then gave me some extra hearts to play with. So I would always have hearts, because I'm not going to lie, I am not very good at drawing a perfect heart. It's always lopsided and funny looking, but hi Tracy. So now we're going to color this girl, and we're going to color her looking like me. So it's going to work out good because I've already made the background purple and I have purple hair, so it's going to match perfectly. So we're going to start with our E000. And I'm going to start with her hands and her face. And I'm just going to put this base color down. And then I'm going to put it on her face as well. I think these stencils are fun. Do you guys like them? I can stop doing them on the lives if you guys have had enough. I don't want to overkill on it, but I'm having so much fun, I just can't help myself. Is Cheryl here? Cheryl's usually here. I was outside at the Arboretum today. There's not a lot of flowers, but there are some tulips coming up. But it was a little bit on the warm side, and I walked around for a long time, so I'm a little bit thirsty tonight. So don't mind me if I stop for a drink. Okay, I'm going to put my shadow area up here close to her hair. I think I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more if I can, if it'll let me. Oh yeah, just a little bit more so you guys can see a little better. I'm going to try to hold my marker to the side so you can really see what I'm doing. I don't usually, for you know who, that's right. I don't usually do, Dale and I don't usually give and get flowers. But I love flowers when they're made, like crafty made. I just need to learn how to do them a little better. I guess I could have used one of our stamp sets that had flowers on it and could have put a flower in the center of this, but we all know that's not my strong suit. But we have a few flowers coming up I can't wait to do. Is the release this weekend? Is this the second weekend in February? I'm going to check my planner real quick because I think we have a... Nope, it's next weekend. It's the third weekend. Oh, I have to wait another week. Oh my goodness. I want to show you guys the new stuff so bad. It's so hard to keep it a secret. It's so hard. Yeah, bummer. Another week. You won't tell. Jamie snags the lives in the morning and watches them, so she would totally know if I gave away secrets. And since I always tell her not to give away secrets either, I guess that would be a bad thing. So, I guess I can't. But I'm dying for you guys to see what's coming up. So much good stuff. Okay, E11 is second to the last color because I'm giving myself a tan. I was outside all day, I should have a tan. Although honestly, the truth is I never tan. I just burn and then I turn white again. There's no tanning for this girl here, let me just tell you. Oh, Michelle, you're funny.
You can play Wednesday, not this.
No, because that's still a secret right now because we haven't decided on that. Look, Dale's trying to help you guys out. I told him he can't show it.
No, this is my chain link fence.
Okay, this is R11 for her cheeks. So last night I colored the new release for April. That's how far ahead we're trying to get. And I'm super excited about that one too. You guys are going to love it. You know, I'll color all the things. She said, go Dale, go Dale.
Well,
You know,
well, Michelle, the saying goes, pimping ain't easy.
I love all of our new releases coming up. I'm super excited. some of them you guys have asked for, you wanted, and so we worked really hard this year to get some stuff lined up for things people have asked for. So I think you guys will be super excited. We try really hard to stay in the realm of what everybody's asking for. So never hesitate to ask if there's something that you really would love to have in a stamp set in our style. And we can see if we can get it added to the list. You might be lucky and we already might have it on our list coming out. But if you want to play with those, she actually laughed out loud at that one. He's pretty entertaining, I won't lie. It's pretty fun living with him. He's pretty entertaining. Gnomes, really? There's so many gnomes on the market right now. But they wouldn't be our style, probably.
Oh, no, you don't.
I know, I love that saying. You know Jamie wouldn't go for that, though. She likes sentiments that are not typically used a lot to give you guys unique and special sentiments with our stamp sets. So she doesn't usually go for the... Dale said, oh no, you didn't. And I said, I love that saying. I do. But I might not win that battle. I'm not a huge gnome fan, but I bet if we drew them like gnome trolls or something, they would be super cute. And they'd have some uniqueness because we like to be really unique. Alright, this is the last color for her skin tone, so we're getting her all done up here. She'll take a little bit because, you know, she's got all these flowers and leaves and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to move these to the back since I already used them. And then we have to choose... We might as well do her hair next. And we might as well do it in the purpley tones that my hair is. You like the derogatory sentiments? Well, you're going to like some of them that are coming up, for sure. They're super fun. I have a hard time using them on cards because sometimes I don't really make my cards specific for that occasion. I mean, I am tonight because, you know, I'm feeling like doing that. But most of the time I make cards in mass production. And when I do that, I don't know what I want to put on there. So it needs to be a very versatile sentiment if I'm going to put one on there. And sometimes it just doesn't work out for those really unique ones. But I know that the unique ones are great to have because not everyone has them. Yeah, over the top. Mm-hmm. Yep. Because not very many people have over the top sentiments that aren't more on the raunchy side, which we try to stay away from. Oh, this purple is going to be so pretty. I love my purple hair. Not kidding. I really do. And this is V17. It's starting to fade a little, so it fades to more of a pinkish red when it starts fading, so you kind of get a little bit of both in my hair, pink and purple, which I'm okay with. The purple fades faster than I'd like, but I think that's typically normal for that color in hair. You love it? I love it. I love my purple hair. No, I do not do it myself. I pay somebody because there's a whole lot of steps to it. So we do it, we do the base in a red color because my hair was red before it was purple. And we do a base of that, and then we add the purple, and sometimes we have to highlight so the purple will really hold. So there can be 3 or 4 steps depending on where I'm at. And I can't do, I mean, I'm crafty, but I'm not hair crafty. Is hair crafty a thing? I'm not hair crafty. I want to see if this is light enough. I think I want to change this color to, I had V15, but I think I want to go a little bit more with like maybe V05. Yeah. So I keep my pink. I color everything else except for my hair. That is so true. I mean, seriously. I do not. I also do not do my nails either. Jamie keeps telling me she'll teach me how. She's been doing her own. But I don't know if I'll do that because although I hate making the time to go over there and do it, I do like sitting there and having someone do it for me. Look at that pretty hair, and it looks so good with the background. That's perfect. So we know we're going to have some green. We could have green and red in the flowers, so we can kind of really make her close anything that we want. I think maybe we should make our pants black instead of blue jeans. Let's make them a black color. I color everything else. That makes me laugh. C9, C7, C5, and C4. Those are the 4 we're going to use tonight for her pants. I do color everything else. That is true. And I did get my planner from the Sassy Club. Oh, man, you guys, I'm telling you, oh, we need to collaborate with them because that planner is amazing. I know Jamie showed it on a live, but seriously, it is super awesome. I've already colored in it, and it comes out. I mean, it does not bleed. And I even did the stencils in it. And, you know, I have an Erin Condren for sure, but the one that you can color in is not Erin Condren. Because you can't color on the pages in the Erin Condren because it goes through the pages. So, Jamie got me an Erin Condren. See, it's got pictures of us all over the front. That's my Erin Condren. And, but I don't actually color in it unless I color and cut out. But this one's called Plan All the Things. Come on. There it is. So, this is called Plan All the Things. It's black. It's the Sassy Club is the name of the company. And then when you open it up, I just went to January and thought, oh, I'll just play with the January pages. So I did these little Fraggle Rock dudes. I colored them with Copics, and you can't see it at all. Look. You can't see any of it. And then I did the stencil like we did the other day. Remember the olives and the fancy? And I put You Rock, and I colored another Fraggle. And you can't tell. You can't tell at all that I colored it. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. But this one, and they have it in pink and black. And they have smaller ones. This is the like 5x8 or 9 or whatever that is. But it's called the Sassy Club. And I love it. I mean, it's set up, every page, every month has a page that she put in there for you to color, like with an image. And then after that, there's no dates, there's nothing. And then when you get to the end of the period, she has these little circles that you could stamp something in and practice different colorings and write what colors they are and all that kind of stuff. And that's at the end of every month. Plus you could draw in your own little boxes if you wanted, but she also has this at the front which says favorite blends, and so you could put whatever you wanted in there. Hi, Wendy. And so it's pretty neat. I mean I really like it. It has, if you don't actually work on the pages and make them your planner, you could color over top. These boxes are really light, so you have all these pages to color. That's what I'm going to do with it. I'm not going to make it my planner. I'm just going to make it my coloring book. I'll probably stamp stuff in there and take it with me when I travel with Jamie, so I can color while I'm gone. But I super love it. I mean, I really, really love it. And I think you guys would too. It is amazing. It was on sale when I got it. I don't know if it's on sale now, but it was. So you might get lucky. Be right back. Are you going to get it? C7 is next. And we're going to work on her pants some more. All right, let me know when you're back, Michelle. So I have a question for you. So if you guys haven't heard, we have a retreat coming up in April. It's going to be super fun. You're going to learn a lot of coloring techniques and different things that, even if you're a regular colorist, new things that you wouldn't know. The name of the planner is... Plan All the Things. It is, it says Plan All the Things. It looks like this. She only has two, one in black, one in pink. And it's spiral bound. The Sassy Club. Plan All the Things. So at the retreat, we're going to jam pack with coloring. So many different... Oh, I really should have used C6 first. It's going to be... What company was that? The Sassy Club. The Sassy Club. You have to do the Sassy Club. See? It's on sale right now. I told you I thought it was on sale. Yeah. I got mine on sale too. Was super excited about that. Jamie's the one who told me about it. Well, we met the Sassy Club lady at, I want to say it was the Irving Stamp and Scrap Expo, the Irving one. We had a booth right next to her, and that's when she said you could color in her book. And so Jamie bought one and said, we'll see. I'll test it out. And she said, go ahead, you can, it'll work. And so Jamie took it home, and during this time when we haven't had any shows, she's been practicing in it, and she told me, yeah, you really can color in it. And so I watched her video on it, and I was sold on it immediately. Like, I did the same thing you're doing, Michelle. I went right out and bought it while she was talking about it. Because I couldn't wait. I just couldn't wait. And luckily, she lives in Texas, so when she shipped mine, it didn't take me very long to get it. I also ordered a stamping block from her because I thought it was super easy to use because it has like a groove in there and you can hold it really good, because you'll have to stamp your images because you can't really put the book in the MISTI. So I got that. And then she also has an ink that you can use with Copics. Actually, all her inks you can use with Copics, but they look like this. It's called Premium Dye Ink Onyx Black, thesassyclub.com. And I bought 3 other colors. Pink. I don't have any colored stamp pads to use, so I ordered like a pink, an orange, and a purple. I already have 3 planners too. In fact, I have 4. I have 4 and now I have 5. So I have one that I put in all of our tasks that we have to do for all the shows. I have one that I do all our financials in. I have one that I do all of the planning for when the shows go on. And then I have another one because that I do all my personal financials in it. And then I have the planner that I just bought that I color in. So I have 5. Yep, I have 5. And I literally use every single one of them. I honestly do. So we're going to color this little thing in her hand, which sometimes people color that green, but I think I'm going to do it with these taupe-ish brown colors. So I'm going to use E44, 43, and 42. I really like the color that you get from that, so I want this to look kind of a taupe color. And I'll be live again tomorrow night and Thursday night. So if there's something in particular you guys want me to color, maybe a stamp set you have that you've purchased that from Sweet Sentiment that you want to see colored, you could always ask. And I could do it, especially if we still have it in stock. I win, I win, I win. This is E43. But like I was saying about the retreat, if you already know how to color, so you're hesitant to come, you will learn new things. We try to teach tips and tricks and different things that we do, and not the same standard color of skin tone. We try to throw in all kinds of new stuff. So people will really learn. It'll even be new, even if you came in November, this will be all new stuff. So we're super excited about it. Working really hard on it. Looks like there's only 2 people here. Did I lose all of my guests? And where is Cheryl? When she watches the replay, she's going to say, "Aw, she was looking for me." I think I'm going to do her shoes in this color as well, because I just think it'll kind of bring it together. I mean, I never wear shoes like this. Little sandal shoes. I don't even own any. But they look super cute on this little girl. Mighty quiet out there. I'm so tempted to take all the stencils I have and see what I can make out of them, that even the ones that aren't Sweet Sentiment. I have an addiction, I think. You guys stop me. I can't help myself. Okay. I don't know what color to make her shirt. Maybe it should be green, so that it'll pull in with the green around here and the green in the leaves. So maybe we'll do that. I think that might be good. Honey, did you check the mail today?
Yes.
Let's see, what kind of green do I need? I'm going to have to swatch this out, you guys. Oh, Rinska's not here either. I don't know where she is either. 67, YG 17. And then I'm trying to decide what my third color will be. And I think I just found it. YG 23. So that went quick. And I'm going to use the same thing for the leaves on in the bouquet, for the leaves and the flowers. This is so cute already, you guys. I'm really happy. Okay, so I'm going to work on her shirt first, and then I'll work on the leaves in the bundle she's got going on right there. It looks pretty dark green right now, but it's not going to be dark green when we get done, because we're going to put some light green in there. You just went and bought it. Yay! You're going to love it. Trust me. You could even set it up. I mean, I have big high hopes on setting it up. Like, you could stamp your Ola girl, like for a bunch of her face, and then just, oh man, there's just so many. You can use it to practice. You can date the pages for when you colored them last, so you can see progress. I mean, there's so much to do. Meditative, and I mean, yeah, super fun. So, Michelle, are you coming to the retreat? Oh, I hope you are. And tell me again, were you the one that visited us in Pleasanton, or is that not until the other California shows at the end of the year? I can't remember. Oh, you're not coming to the retreat? Oh, you would love it. I wish you could come. I love being able to see the faces of the people who hang out with me. I mean, I've met you once already, Michelle, but I would love to. I love hanging out with the people that I meet and talk to all the time, and it's super fun. We have so much fun. We had so much fun at the last retreat in Idaho. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. Ontario, yes. So we have to wait a while to see you, huh? Oh, really, Melanie? Are you really? Where are you located? Oh, the next retreat, not this one, but the next one. Oh, believe me, we're trying to make some plans for more retreats. This is a leaf. Now, some of these get a little complicated, and I can't really tell if it's a leaf or not a leaf, so I get to make it a leaf if I want. So that's what I'm doing. So don't get nervous about that. I mean, sometimes you can't jump in that artist's head and know what they were thinking when they were drawing it. So you can't make this one either? Oh, bummer. Are you going to come to any of the expos, Melanie? Is there a certain expo I should be looking for you at? I'm about to get in my trip before we start traveling for the shows. I'm going to Arizona next week. I'm leaving at the end of this week after I do all of my lives. Then I'm going to travel to Arizona, and then I will be doing my lives from Arizona next week. Yes, there's one coming to, I can't say that really, and I shouldn't even say on a video the way that I pronounce it. So, yes, there is one coming up in Washington, and so will we see you there? I hope so. That would be great. We love catching up with our sweeties in different cities. I'm going to go ahead and do this one too. I don't know why, but I feel like this needs to be a leaf as well. You just spent a while going to Disney World at Christmas, so you have to save your pennies for a while. Yes, but you'll get to one. Puyallup. I never say it right. Jamie and I laughed so hard when we traveled there last year, because every time I said, oh, there's a sign for blah, 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 I said it wrong every single time. And she laughed at me. It was, oh my gosh, so funny. We laughed so hard. So I found this new red combo that I really like. So it consists of my favorite darkest color, which is R89, and then my favorite red, which is R46. And then instead of using R43, because 46 and 43, they take a bit to really blend them together. So R35. You thought it was me, Hallop. I'm telling you. It's a challenge. I think I'm going to make all her flowers red because it'll just match the background and it'll be pretty. It'll be so pretty. So, yeah, me too. And that's why I was saying it wrong the whole time. So today when I did my photo shoot today was a proposal. It was somebody was proposing to somebody, and she said yes. So the pictures were great. So I'm super happy about that. But it was fun. It's always nice. So romantic. So I didn't really get to do anything with my honey. So after the live, we're gonna have a drink, be happy, hang out till it's bedtime. Close, but not right. I think, I want to say when we went there last year, I want to say, Julie Giles, I think, is the one that we met up with when we went to that particular location last year. Oh, I think I should do her hearts too. You think I should do? I'll do it. We'll decide after we see how it looks with all the flowers red. Because we can make hearts any color we want. So I started out by putting this in all the deep dark areas, and now I'm just going to expand that color up towards the edge of the petals. I want to leave the tips really light, so I'm not going to color all of it. And when I go to Arizona, I get to see Christina Rudder and my son and his girlfriend and my nephew. So many people. I'm so excited. But I'm sad that I have to leave Dale at home. I have to go all alone, you guys. On the road, all alone. For 13 hours. I'll be really bored. Huh? Oh, you have to go? Okay, all right. Good night, Melanie. Thanks for staying on. Oh, yes, I've brought that up. That could be a potential, Michelle. I brought that up because, you know, my son lives out there, so that would be helpful. Somewhere to stay. Now watch how beautiful this R35 blends with this and yet still stays very bright. I just love it. It's so beautiful. It would be awesome. We've talked about some different locations in, you know, after the, well, we did Texas and we did Idaho, but we're currently in discussion of other potential locations as well. Because we know everybody's everywhere, and, you know, everybody needs a chance to be able to make one, because we make it super duper fun. Now these flowers look really pretty. Hi, Bambi. In red. I mean, they look real. They almost look like roses now. They look really pretty. But I'm not sure that I want these hearts to be red too. What do you guys think? Should I make them purple, green, or red? Or pink? Pink's a good idea. Maybe I will make them pink. Let's see what everybody else says. San Diego. With your fingers crossed. It's always better when somebody does in your location. Michelle says red. How about we move them a little bit to the pink side? So instead of using the R89, we'll start with R46, which is the red. I like to do the bottom of the heart so I can make the tops of the hearts much lighter, but that's just a personal preference. You guys can. Mom, were you going to say yellow? And then I'm using R35, and then I'm going to go to that 43 that I said sometimes is a challenge up against 46. And maybe it'll do better up against 35. So let's see. Oh yeah, so much better. Look how pretty they look. Oh, these hearts are so great. Thank you for making them for me, honey. I love them. Oh, you hit Y by mistake. All right, this is how many colors we used. 5, 10, 15, 20, 24. We used 24 colors for our sweet girl. Now we got to put her on a card, right? We can't just leave her hanging out there with no card. All right. All right, I'm going to need your help on the background colors too, ladies. I think there's just 2 of you here right now. So, oh, someone else. Hi, Sandy. I'm Sandy. You're Sandy. Hi, Sandy. I was thinking maybe, because you guys know I have all the colors of the rainbow here in my basket. I have red. I have red. Or I have purple. Or I have a lot of green colors. Or I have a light green or maybe a dark green. I have a darker green. Hold on. Let me get the darker green. I have a darker green like that. I don't really like that green. That's probably why I never use it. That green paper's been in there forever. So green, purple, or red. Yes. Where are all your watching buddies tonight? I don't know where Cheryl is. I don't know where Renska is. But they're usually here. I don't know where they are. What do you guys think? I can't decide. Green, you like green? Of course you like green. It's your favorite color. Red, green. I'm almost leaning towards the green too. Purple and green. I think the purple would have to go the other way. It would have to go like this. Linda's here. Yes, she is. Okay, let's do purple and green. This would be like a mix of a card for me and Mom, because I like purple and Mom likes green. Okay, we're gonna have to trim this down just a little bit so we can put a border around it. So cut some of the color in. 4. Just cut just a teeny bit. And we got to do it on both sides because you can't be cutting on one side and not the other. It's not evened out. So we're just trimming really small pieces. It'll be enough. It'll be enough. See? Just little scrapings. Just little scraps here. And then we'll cut the green one down. I know these are my card bases, but honestly, you know what happens is I put the leftover piece in my scrap drawer for scrap paper, and then I always need another mat, and it works out great, so I don't mind using it. It works out super great. So this one will fit on there. That's got a pretty good border on it. I don't know how it's going to fit on. Yeah, I cut good. It's going to go around it. Okay, we need a paper for the inside. You guys know me. You should know my routine now. First, we have to fold the card. A slippery little sucker. I said that the other day at the grocery store when the pen slipped out of my hand. I said, oh, what a slippery little sucker. And there was a guy in line that laughed so hard. He was like, pretty woman, right? I remember that. And I said, yep, it was from that movie. It's so funny. He would just laughed and laughed. He thought that was the funniest thing he'd heard. I still haven't filled my glue. You guys, don't you want to just slap my hand? Shame on me. I'm still trying to shake the remainder of this glue out of here. If you don't have this glue, it is amazing. Amazing glue. It's my favorite glue ever. It's the best glue. And I have a refill bottle. I just haven't used it yet. And if you guys haven't seen the refill bottle, oh man, it's amazing. I think it's right. Oh, where is it? There it is. Yep, I have one. This is the refill. I gotta show you because you won't believe it. It's awesome. Yeah, I've had this for a while, but because I didn't want to run out of glue, but I just haven't gone through the process of filling my glue up. I'm always afraid I'm going to break a nail when I'm trying to open these boxes. I should have just said, here, Dale, will you open this box for me? Okay, here we go. You ready? This is the refill bottle. He's so cute. Isn't he cute? He's so perfect. I might refill him after we finish this card. Oh, and then before we put on the front or any bling or anything, I got to stamp. Always sign your cards. So you always get credit for them. Always, always, always. Isn't that the cutest little bear?
How many refills does it do?
I think it does 3 or 4. Depends on how low you let your.
How many ounces is that for?
Yeah, this is 4 ounces. This is 11 ounces or 8. So 3, almost 4. I usually get 4 out of it because right now my glue is about right here. And I usually fill it at this point, so I get several refills on it. Because once it gets there, I gotta really shake it hard to shake it to get the glue to come down, and I don't like working that hard. I like to work easy. I like my work to be easy if possible. The easier the better. Alright, here we go. This is so cute. I could have almost just framed this, I think, instead of putting it on a card. This is super cute. I love the colors too. The colors are amazing. I didn't realize I was going to like all three of these colors together so much. But I really do. And you know, these cards that we make, we use them in the booth for demos so people can see what they look like colored up. Super fun. Aw, thanks, Mama. Okay, here we go. Let's get this on there just right. And see, you guys, if you're not using your stencils like this, you should be, because it comes out amazing. Not only did you color it all yourself, so it is truly 100% colored with Copics. So cute. I don't even know if I want to put any bling on it. It's kind of perfect, but since I can't help myself, I think I'll pull out those teeny tiny little blings like this. Oh, I don't have any white left. Maybe I'll use black. Maybe I'll use black. And I'll just put a few of them. Like, just maybe 3. Maybe just a couple. And maybe I'll just put them by the I love you. It'll kind of be like the hearts, but now, oh, now I'm going to have 6, and I'm going to have an even number. So I might have to add a few more. See, I'm out of control. Let's put them over here. We'll just put 2 more. Oh no, that'll make 8. We need 3 more. What'd you say?
You can always put glossy accents on the hearts.
Oh yeah, it sure could. Maybe I'll just do that. Does it feel lopsided to you guys? It does to me. I'm out of control now. I think I'm going to put a couple by the hearts to even it out. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Now it's perfect. There we go. See, I knew once I got the bling out, I couldn't help myself. I like bling on everything. There we go. So it's not perfect. There's some slight outside the line or whatever, but I mean, seriously, no one's going to notice, and it's handmade, so it sure looks epic though, and that hair really pulls in the purple, don't you think? I'm so glad you guys hung out with me tonight. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Tell all your friends, come back tomorrow night and Thursday night, 9:30 Central, and hang out with us. And we'll do something different. I won't do another stencil background. We'll do a different one tomorrow. I'll have a little more time to plan. But at least I wasn't late. Okay, everybody have a great evening. I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 Central. Yay, Michelle, I'll see you then. Okay, you guys have a good rest of your Valentine's Day. Good night.